Hi everyone, this is Shalini Joshi Amdagni from magicalpainfreeliving.com, and today's Facebook Live is all about letting go to glow, and I'll be sharing with you 3 steps to tap away pain, tap away troubles, and tap into peace and clarity and wisdom and magic. But before all of that, I want to wish everyone, all my Facebook friends, family, contacts, a very happy Diwali. Today is the festival of Diwali, and it is my absolute favorite festival. But before we jump in to the topic for today, I want to welcome each and every one of you. If you're going to be able to join me live, then please come in. I'm just checking. Come in and say hello and let me know you're here. And if you're going to be watching this on the replay, whether on the Facebook or on my YouTube channel, do come in and say hello. And you know, so let's run with it. And someone's here. I can't see. Please comment below so I can see who's here. So the festival of Diwali, you know, it's popularly known as the festival of lights, and there are so many different stories about why we celebrate Diwali. And one of the many stories, and the most popular story, is about, you know, how Lord Ram was sent into exile for 14 years to a forest by his stepmother, and his wife and his brother went with him for those 14 years. They lived in this jungle, and a 10-headed monster captured Lord Ram's wife when they were living in the jungle and abducted her. And how Lord Ram, you know, with the help of Hanuman, who's the monkey god, with the help of the monkey army, he was able to kill this 10-headed monster and, you know, get his wife back, and eventually, after completing 14 years in exile, head back to his kingdom. And so the people were so happy and delighted to have him back. They lit up rows and rows and rows of lamps and lights, and there were firecrackers to welcome him back after, you know, after his victory from this 10-headed demon monster, right? And there are so many other reasons why we celebrate Diwali, and the significance is on so many different levels. You know, because it's about good over bad, and dark, light over dark, or love conquering fear, and all of those meanings, right? But luckily, in our lives today, there are no 10-headed monster demons out there, but definitely there are lots of, you know, little demons inside of us, right? And so our battle, so to speak, is not about overcoming demons out there, but overcoming our own inner demons, so that we can move forward from a place of peace and light and love and wisdom and strength and courage and all of that. So our struggle today is really not about going out there and fighting demons. It's about fighting our own inner demons. And I want to tell you a quick story. It's not a Diwali story, but it's one of those Zen stories, the monk stories. Hi, Tanya. Happy Diwali to you. I know you're familiar with the festival. So the story is about 2 monks, okay? And there is a senior monk and there is a junior monk, and they're walking together. They're on a journey together. And at some point, they reach a river, and they have to cross the river. But the river current is really, it's really strong and stormy. And as they reach the riverbed, they see a beautiful young woman who is also trying to cross the river. And so she asks these two men, like, can you help me cross the river? And the two monks look at each other because they know they've taken vows, right, of not ever touching a woman. And so the senior monk, without, much further fuss, piggybacks the woman on his shoulders and helps her cross this turbulent current and go over to the other side. And the junior monk is a bit, he's stunned, he's speechless, he doesn't know what just happened, but he crosses the river to the other side. And then they, the senior monk just gently, puts the lady on the other side and, starts walking. So an hour goes by, and the junior monk, there's no word that's exchanged between these two monks, and an hour goes by, another hour goes by. And after many hours have gone by, the junior monk can't contain it anymore. He's dying to ask the senior monk what just happened. And he said, we've taken oaths, so as monks, we're not supposed to touch. We're not supposed to carry a young, beautiful woman on our shoulders. Why did you do that? What just happened? And the senior monk, very peacefully and calm, he replied to the junior monk saying that, I left her, across on the riverbed. Why are you still carrying her? And that story is like one of my favorite letting go stories, since today's topic is about letting go, because, you can relate to that story on so many levels, right? In our daily lives, we have so many experiences every other day where something happens and someone says something or does something, and we just can't seem to let it go, and we carry it just like this monk for hours and hours and hours in the journey. And as we journey from day to day, from week to week, from month to month, in our life's journey, there are so many things, so many experiences from the past that we're just not able to let go. And we carry it into our everyday experience. And it keeps disturbing us, it keeps bothering us, it keeps putting us in this place of dis-ease, and eventually creates so much pain and tension. And whether it's we carry this into our work, or we carry this into our relationships, whether we carry it into our family lives, and just everywhere we go, we are carrying these old painful memories and experiences, shouldering them as we move forward in life. And this Festival of Lights, for me, light is about clarity, right? When you switch on the light, you have clarity. It's about strength. It's about awareness. It's about clarity. And so it's really important, as we celebrate this Festival of Diwali, and we, in India, we light our houses with lamps and our communities with beautiful decoration. And so as we light the outside world and decorate our outer world, it's really important to clear out the stuff that we are carrying with us day after day, week after week, month after month, decades after decades, to really clear that out. And as you clear that out, then you reach a place of peace and clarity and wisdom and knowledge, and that inner light begins to glow brighter and brighter. I compare, when I'm working with my clients, I often say, your body is like a glass lantern, and the inner light is glowing. And as we move through life, like all these experiences that we have in our childhood, in our, adulthood, as we go through, school life and married life and kids and, extended families and work experiences, we get covered in emotional and spiritual and mental dust and debris, and this, you know, this beautiful glass lantern is covered in all layers and layers and layers of muck, so that we don't even see, we feel completely disconnected from that inner light that is our guidance, that is our guide through this journey of life. And so as you begin to clear out, you know, this dust and debris that is collected over, you know, over decades, then that light which is already there, starts to glow brighter and brighter, and gives us strength and clarity, and becomes our guide through this journey of life. So, you know, what I wanted to share with you is 3 steps that you can begin to use on an every single day basis, so that you don't have to shoulder little stuff, big stuff, old stuff that you know, that we tend to, without even knowing, carry with us into our day-to-day experiences. And if you are able to clear and let go of those experiences, then, you know, your life is lighter and brighter, and there's a lot of magic sprinkled in as well. So I'm going to get on with the 3 steps. If you're resonating with this, if you are, you know, things are coming up for you, and if you feel like, you know, some ahas are happening and you can relate to it, just comment below. Let me know what's going on in your head. And I love looking back at comments, and if this resonated with you, so do comment below. And let's get to the 3 steps, okay? So these are my 3 standard steps. Number 1, tune in. Number 2, tap out. And number 3 is turn on. So it's tune in, tap out, turn on. And what does it mean? So tune in is about tuning inward. Like I said, you know, the demons are not there. We are not, we can have whatever we want, and it's not things out there that are captivating us or that are keeping us from achieving our dreams and goals and moving, you know, forward towards whatever we want to create in our lives. And so we have to go inward, because it's your inside that's creating your outside, okay? So tune in is the first steps, because if you don't know what's going on with you, if you're not aware of what's going on with you, if you're not aware that I'm feeling upset or angry, or I'm feeling pain, and I'm feeling fearful, then those are the inner demons that we need to overcome, right? So we have to tune in. And the second step is tap out. Now for me, it's literally the tapping technique. Emotional freedom techniques is also known as tapping, and it's a wonderful, easy, you know, do-it-yourself tool that helps you let go of all the negative emotions and feelings and beliefs that you're holding on to inside. And we're going to do that in just a bit. But if you want to know more about how to, you know, what exactly it is, you can visit my website, eftthailand.com. I'll post a link up there. And if you go to the beginner path, you'll learn all the different basics of EFT tapping, okay? So we tune in, right? We become aware of what's going on inside, and then we tap out, clear out, okay? For me, tapping is like a cleansing tool. It clears out all the emotional dust and debris and mental dust and debris and all that we are holding on to, that is clouding our spirit, that's clouding our light. And the third step is when you've cleaned up, you know, you can pump up that light, you can pump up that energy, you can pump up that vibe by, you know, tuning into positive things, maybe appreciation, maybe feeling gratitude, maybe, you know, I don't know what pumps you up. Like for me, it's nature, going for walks in nature, just writing a book of appreciation, music, dance. These are all my turn on activities. Like they turn you on, they put you in a happy vibe, okay? So once again, the 3 steps are tune in, tap out, and turn on, okay? So what I want you to do if you want to play along with this and learn this very simple, quick tool, I want you to just be silent, be quiet, just get centered and tune in and see what's going on with you right now. Take a deep breath and maybe close your eyes and think about, how am I feeling right now? Am I feeling worried about something? Maybe something about today, maybe your to-do list today. Maybe something happened yesterday that's still on your mind. Maybe, stuff from way before that's weighing down on you. What's going on with you? So tune in and take an inventory of what's going on with you emotionally, physically. Maybe you have some physical aches and pains right now. Notice where they are. Or emotionally, how are you feeling on a scale of 0 to 10? Like 10, I'm feeling awesome. Or what's going on? What are you feeling on that scale? Okay, so emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, how are you feeling right now? Okay? And maybe give yourself on a scale of 0 to 10. 10 is like amazing, awesome, and 0 is like really the other end of the scale, of course, and 5 is like in between, So take an inventory, okay? And now we're going to play Simon Says. So I'm going to do some tapping, which is like tapping with fingers on key acupressure points along the body, just like that. I'm giving a brief demo, so we'll be tapping on different points and tuning in to all that stuff we were feeling just a minute ago, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead, assume that you know tapping, and if you don't worry, just follow along with me. Tune in, and we're going to tap like this or like this, okay? So just repeat it in your mind, whatever I'm saying after me, okay? Even though I'm holding on to all these feelings, all these worries, all these tensions, all the stress and strain in my body. And I can think of all these things right now that are stressing me, that are at the back of my mind. I choose to pay attention to all these feelings. I choose to honor all that I'm feeling right now, whether it's the physical aches and pains or the emotional aches and pains. And I choose to remind myself I'm doing the best that I can. Even though I'm holding on to stress and strain and tensions in my body, I'm going to acknowledge how I'm feeling right now. And I choose to remind myself I'm doing the best that I can. Keep tapping. Even though I'm holding on to all this stress from the past, all these fears, all the anger, all the overwhelm, I choose to acknowledge how I'm feeling and remind myself I'm doing the best that I can. Okay? So now we're going to tap on other points. I'm tapping on the eyebrow point. Just follow along. All this tension that I'm holding on to, all the stress in my body right now, under the eye, all the tension and the stress on my mind, under the nose, all this pressure on me, on the chin, all these responsibilities that are weighing me down, collarbone, all the worries, all the fear, all the overwhelm, all the future stuff, all the past stuff, somewhere it's bothering me. Tap on the top of your head. I choose to release and clear and let go. I choose to release and clear and let go. I choose to feel safe, releasing and clearing and letting go. All the worries, all the fears, all the overwhelm, all the anxiety, all the anger, all the feelings of resentment and jealousy, whatever it is that I may be holding on to, I'm releasing and clearing it from my heart, from my mind, from my body, from my cells, wherever it's stored. I'm releasing and clearing it now. I choose to feel ease in my body. I choose to feel peace in my mind, in my heart. I choose to feel light and free in my body. I choose to feel calm and peace. Because when I'm feeling light and free and calm and peace, everything works better in my life. My body feels better. My mind works better. I make better decisions from a place of peace and calm. I feel good. And I can move forward with this good feeling vibe and set myself up for an amazing day. I choose to feel peace. I choose to feel calm. I choose to feel ease in my body. Take a deep breath. And that's the tapping routine. So we tuned in to what was bothering us. We tapped out all the fears and the anxieties. And then we turned on by, inviting ourselves to feel more peace, more ease, more calm, more clarity. And, if you followed along, then go back and check in to whatever was going on with you. And how are you feeling right now emotionally? How are you feeling right now physically? If you had aches and pains, how do those feel, right? And the point is that the more calm and centered and together and grounded and peace that you feel, then you've cleared up that cloud, that fog, that inner those inner demons, and you can move forward feeling more light, literally having more light, right? When you clear up the fog, you allow the light to flow in, you allow love to flow in. And so that is the 3-step process, and you can go back and reuse this tapping routine. And going back to the festival of Diwali, Diwali comes once a year, and usually it is this time of the year that people especially focus on clearing their houses, clearing their space, decluttering, and brightening up their houses to allow more peace and prosperity and wealth and all of those things. But what if you didn't have to wait a whole year and once a year to do this? What if you could light that candle in your heart every single day by clearing the inner demons, by clearing the inner, inner fog, the inner cloud that is covering that light? And what if you could move forward celebrating Diwali every single day of your life? How awesome would that be, right? So, and as you move forward with daily clarity and daily peace, then, not only you make better decisions, you're more effective, you're more productive, your body is healthier, but it's like the world cooperates with you, and magical, unbelievable things start to happen in your life. So I hope this was helpful. I want to if you do give it a go, let me know how that worked for you, the tapping, and if you have questions, I'm in the coming Facebook Live I will be doing Q&A. So if you want to, if you have questions, feel free to send them to me by Facebook messages, and I will address them. And in the meantime, I want to wish all of you a really beautiful day, whether you celebrate Diwali or not. Have a wonderful day and happy Diwali. And I'll see you next week, Thursday, same time, with another interesting topic. Thank you for joining, whoever's here. Chaya, hi. We just spoke earlier yesterday, so nice to see you here. Tanya, hi. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you next week, next Thursday at 11 o'clock, same time, same day. Namaste. Bye, guys.